EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call 26. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. It'll be Young again. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. 1st and 10, Young. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Trimble. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. On the return, Williams. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Gibbs straight ahead. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Stuck for a loss by the linebacker, Josie Jewell. Out of the gun, Goff. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down to the 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. On second down, here's Gibbs. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on third, Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Down the left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
That is caught by Laporta. And the Lions are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal from the 1. Once more, Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Second and 10. Young now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Young on third down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Goff going to shift him around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. A shotgun snap for Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Escaping the pressure right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They'll look to throw here. He'll find Williams on the slant. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Panthers will get the football back.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now Young. Over the middle, complete. That's Hubbard. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Young. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Trimble as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. The Young's going to throw for this. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in
a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Meanwhile, Young's throw caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's Young on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependent safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to so the play.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Young off the play fake, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over instead.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From the end zone, here comes Williams. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Goff now looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Bates' kick is good. And that'll get the deficit back to 16. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
From the 33, here's second down and 1. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. A play fake, now Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Play action. It's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Right back to Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
They shakes him up, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Panthers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And the tackle going to be made right. Offense ready to begin their drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Goff now looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. From the red zone now, Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And that pretty much has been the story.